Let's take a look at some of the innovations on the Poly Studio P15 that keep distracting noises out of your calls. So this is a Poly Studio P15 right here, and I'm also using one for this call. So one of these is called NoiseBlockAI, and what it's doing is listening for distracting noise, non-human speech noises that can become disruptions during your video calls. So let's say I've been in an all day long set of meetings and I'm getting kind of hungry, so I go grab a snack. This bag happens to be especially loud, and so when it starts crunching, right, you can see that even though I'm making a lot of disruptive noise here, it's not making its way through to the other end of the call. All right, so I can feel free to snack away without feeling like I need to constantly stay muted. Another one of these innovations is called Acoustic Fence. So what it's doing is listening for sounds that are happening outside of my workspace. So it's listening for just my voice in a zone that's like here. And it's making sure that noises and voices from outside the fence don't become a disruption during my meetings. So that could be maybe kids doing remote schooling, or maybe I'm in a shared home office, or it can be other noises, dogs barking or airplanes or stuff that's happening outside, and making sure those don't become a disruption during our meetings. So for example, I'm just going to stand up here and just kind of go to the edge of the screen, and you come back side of the fence, then you'll hear my voice once again. So a couple of notes on that. One, the size of the fence can be adjusted. So I set it pretty narrow here for this video, but if you're using, for example, the automatic camera framing technology on Poly Studio P15, be sure and check that video out too. You might want to set the fence a little bit wider. And then in addition, if someone is talking inside and outside the fence at the same time, you might hear some of that person outside the fence, but it's making sure my voice is most prominent so that I'm still clearly heard during my meetings, even though there are distracting conversations and sounds that are happening outside of my workspace. So to learn more about Poly Studio P15, please visit us at poly.com.